Facebook.
Hi, YouTubers. You're in first. You get like the sneak
I know it.
early launch.
But
You're like our old Patreon people.
but guess what? Welcome everybody. It's Monday night. You know what time it is. It's Appletinis. I'm hiding in the basement from the wife and kids. And Dan is hiding. Where are you hiding, Dan?
I'm hiding in an undisclosed location in Western Maryland.
Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Undisclosed. Let's not let
Dick,
anybody
he's
know.
around the corner. He and I are hanging out.
I'm going to the wrong page here. I'm going to the Actors Club page. I gotta go
Yeah,
to
we're
Appletinis.
not there.
No.
That's Wednesday.
Okay. Let me see. We got a live video going. Apparently we're live. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it?
He's with Ken.
There it is. There it is. I found it.
Live April 13th. There it is.
Beautiful. All right, man. Uh-oh. Let me see. Oh, I'm going to comment. See what happens. See if the comments are coming through. Page here. I'm going to the Actors Club page. I gotta go
Yeah,
to
we're not there.
Are the comments coming? No.
That's Wednesday. No.
There it is. Got it. Bang. There it is. But
Oh, you can.
it's in green again. God damn it.
But it's a better green. I feel like I can see that better.
Okay. All right.
It's like a light green instead of a dark green.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, then you can see I won't change it because I was going to change the background a little bit to kind of help us. Hey, guys. Patrick Egan's on. Thanks for joining us, Patrick. Patrick, good to see you from Florida down there hanging out. Let us know you're on, folks. If you're on, boom, let us know. We got one person so far. We need to get some more. I think we need to send out an invite or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to share the thing on Facebook right now. Give me a second.
All right. Go. Go, Dan. Go.
Fallon doesn't have to deal with this shit. He's got people over in the corner that share it all out. And
I know. We got to do it ourselves because we're not that huge yet. We're
Yeah.
working on it. We're gonna be huge one day, but we're not Fallon level just yet. I'm sure Fallon had to do this when he first started. What are you drinking, Dan? What are you drinking?
I've got a Manhattan.
I didn't even make mine yet. I mean, I got the ingredients, so I'm gonna jump in and get to it. Bob Klein's on. Bob, I knew you'd be here, buddy. Come on in, dude, and join us. I'm working on my screens right now, getting all the stuff I need.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the stuff set up here.
All right.
So how's your week going, man? How you been?
My week is good. Been hanging out here, doing stuff. I had a guy come clean my gutters today. Finally, it's only taken me 10 years to have it done. And he fixed the gutters. And then all that rain we got, and my gutters were brilliant. My gutters handled it like a champ. I was like, holy hell. It's amazing when things actually work. So it's not like I couldn't have fixed it myself. It's just that I didn't have a ladder tall enough to get up there to do it. So
Yeah.
I didn't feel like spending $200 on a ladder. So I had the dude come out and do it for me. So
You couldn't do some redneck engineering, like a ladder on top of a cooler on top of your dog.
yeah, maybe when I was in my 20s, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that now. No way. I just don't feel like getting up that high and then falling and breaking a back or something. You know.
Little hold my beer ingenuity.
Yeah. How about you? What are you guys up to out there? I'm going to make my appletini, man. So keep talking. I'm right here. I'm just going to make my teeny
All right.
talk. So.
We're up to the same thing, man. We're just trapped in. Had to go to the store today.
Okay.
Finally broke down and it went back out with my hazmat gear on.
Yeah. Did you wear your mask? I got a Bill Tillman mask.
Like a bandana.
Yeah. That I wear.
Nice.
Always promoting, Dan. Always promoting.
Always be promoting.
That's right.
ABP.
Oh, man. Oh, this drink is going to be good, man. It's been a long day.
You need Johnny over there to make those look like they were strong.
Oh, Johnny was killing me with those. Oh, check out this vodka, though, I'm drinking. It's New Amsterdam apple-flavored vodka. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. Woo, apple-flavored vodka. Very nice. I'm going to try that tonight. See how it goes.
I didn't know they did vodka. I knew they were gin.
Well, we'll see.
They have a really cool one. It's I think it's a pink or a purple bottle, and it's a They got anti-cancer. They partner with hockey, and every time it comes in here at our liquor store, it sells out. But
How you feeling, man, about hockey being out? Really?
oh man,
Is it
they
killing
just
you?
the local Comcast Sportsnet or whatever it's called now, NBC Sportsnet. Hey, Richard Brown. Good evening.
Hey, Richard.
NBC Sportsnet just did. They replayed the Stanley Cup Finals over yesterday. That was really nice.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the NFL Network will play the Eagles' victory over the Patriots again. Oh, yeah, man. I got this thing going.
No, Bob Klein. New Amsterdam is not our sponsor, but apparently Shake Weight is.
You know, I used to have one of them shake weights. Those things are tough. Don't think they're not.
The jokes write themselves, folks.
All right. There we go. I got my teeny ready finally. I was running a little behind. We had some audio problems. Whew. It's always something.
So last week, I'm sitting here, right here. This is the office, and right here to the right of my computer is a window, and
Okay.
I'm sitting here working, just typing away, and saw this recycle bin go, and we're at the top of a hill, a pretty steep hill. And I saw this recycle bin go rolling down the hill, big wind gust. It's like that's mine.
Oh, and there it goes.
I had to run out.
That's always fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
That is always fun. Didn't hit anything, did it, as it went rolling?
No. It ended up in a yard right here at the top of the hill, just across. There's like a gully.
Cheers, Dan.
Cheers, brother.
And I am going to say this new apple-flavored vodka,
Doing the trick?
it's not bad. It's not bad. It's different, but not bad. I kind of like it. I'm liking it. New Amsterdam apple-flavored vodka, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty good. No, they do not sponsor the show, but hey, maybe they will. So if you're watching New Amsterdam vodka, people, give me a call so we can work this out.
I went out and I stopped by the liquor store today on my way back from the store, trying to make sure I had what I needed for the next 2 weeks, and they had a sale on the really big bottle of Knob Creek. So that came home with me. That was so I've got this just ridiculous bottle of bourbon in my kitchen right now.
Oh, cool. Like a big jug, gallon?
No, not a jet, but it's like this big.
That's big enough.
Like a notebook size. Like a big square bottle.
That's pretty big. Oh, you know what? I've been wanting to show you something really cool.
What's that? I can't see it.
Hold on a second. Come and take this, Maria. You want it? Take it.
No, that's not what I want. I wanted an appletini.
Oh, you want an appletini? She wants an appletini, Dan. Let me get my wife an appletini
Well, then
before I
she's
get
come on the show.
No, she's not coming on the show. She's never allowed on the show. Oh, you don't want that one. That glass is dirty. I get it. Hold on, Dan.
Okay. Yes, Mary Agnes. Recycling with Dan is the new exercise craze.
I'm going to get in trouble, man, if I don't get this woman an appletini quick. Stat. Boom.
Cheers, Maria.
Dan says cheers. I know you can't hear him. But is there strawberry in it and everything just for you? Don't spill it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The wife found me. So, all right. Woo. Thank you. My sister loves my shirt. She bought it for me. That's why. Pretty cool. It is good. It is good. All right, Bob Ryan's on. Bob Ryan's texting me.
What's going on, buddy?
I know. Send us messages via the thing here. Oh,
He did. He said, here.
We froze up a little bit there for a second.
Did we?
Yeah, and then we sped up. So I think we're good though. I had good speed and everything, and you're coming in loud and clear.
Cool.
So let me check our YouTube broadcast. YouTube.
We're there.
Yeah, there we are.
The red. Here. There it is. It's live. We're still going.
Okay, cool. Because the Facebook feed for me was locking up a little bit. Is anybody at home seeing us lock up a little bit? Let us know.
All right, Bob Ryan has a mustache question. Fire away, Bob.
Go ahead, Bob.
So while we're waiting for that, I saw Bob got a home haircut this weekend.
He gave himself a home haircut.
Yeah.
Nice, Bob. That was awesome. So, very nice.
Mine's getting really long. It's like I'm going for. I've always said I wanted to grow my hair out, and now apparently I am. So.
All right, what's going on here? Oh, what? Okay, cool.
Jamie says this is the weirdest Peloton workout.
Okay, I see that. All right, so
we just keep lifting, push.
Do you want to see something really cool? I know you do. Are you ready?
Is it squirrel nuts?
I've been working. No, it's not squirrel nuts, but I've been working on this all day. You ready? And boom. Did you just see that?
I did.
Did you just see that? How sweet was that? But that's not it.
Dan Verkman says the video is frozen. Richard says it's a little choppy on the Facebook feed.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. I can see that. It is a little choppy on the Facebook. That's weird. Boom. But we're still getting, people are still coming in.
So Bob says the mustache, it's on his upper lip. What does he do with it? Trim it, let it go, comb it to the side. I kind of dig the comb over mustache. You know, it starts over here and ends over here.
Yeah, I think you should. All right, it looks to me like our Facebook feed is a little choppy, man. It's like really chopped up. Whoa, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, because we got a strong feed over on the YouTube channel, and that's going good. There's no choppy there. So you would think, I think it's maybe Facebook might be glitching tonight.
Everybody's doing their basement drinking shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Bob, I think you should grow it into a really thick handlebar and then walk around with one eye closed and call yourself Natty.
That would be good. That would be really good. Yeah. Bob Ryan says he's seeing it just fine. So sweet.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna forge ahead then. Sorry, folks, it's glitching on. It's not glitching on us now. It's going pretty good. So, all right, Dan.
Yo.
Check this one out. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I'm pretty sure the other one has.
There we go.
It looks like you're seen from the Night Watchman. Over the fence.
I have nothing better to do with my time than do things like that. So it's absolutely ridiculous. And I also got this one right here. Boom. Down in the corner. Chick-a-ting.
Ting.
Yep. I got this one over here. Look at these. These are
I
great.
feel like that little guy, that little one over there. Go back to that second one back, the cheers.
This one?
No, before that.
All right, hold on. This
He
one?
should be singing an Oompa Loompa song over there.
With that shirt on.
I've got another martini for you.
You ready? Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Ding, 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 ding. So, every once in a while, these things are going to show up. And boom. Yeah. I got nothing better to do. Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you for the past couple of days.
Okay.
What's this about? What's going on right there? That is pretty awesome. Look at you. You look like a baby. It looked like somebody took Jack's face and photoshopped it on somebody else. Boom.
Yeah.
And just put it right on there. That's great. That's great. So
Go back. I just want to point out.
Okay, you want to see those pictures again? All right.
I want to point one thing out.
Okay.
So that jersey number 11.
Mm-hmm.
At Frederick High, we used to recycle jerseys. So they'd use them for 3 years on the varsity.
Okay.
And then they'd rotate them down to JV. So the year before me, the guy who wore 11 was a running back, and his arms, that jersey was tight on him.
On him. Holy
I'm
moly.
swimming in it.
And then you were just swimming.
Like
You were
that
swimming in it.
around, man.
You look good though, man. You look good. Look at that.
The 90s, brother. I miss them.
The 90s. When I was in high school. Check this shit out. I don't have my senior picture, but this was from my senior trip. Look at how skinny I was. Look at that crap. It looked like my neck is like super long too. It's like whoop.
Yeah.
And you know where that is? That's on the teacups in Disney World.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you're really enjoying it. You're like, sup?
So, and I got my pink shirt on. I was
Hey,
chilling. Yeah. I don't
We're
care.
spinning around. How about that?
Yeah.
How you doing?
My girlfriend took that picture of me at the time. My girlfriend at the time.
Right.
Is my wife over there? Yeah, she's over there, so I can't talk about my girlfriend at the time. What? Did you hear what she said?
Something about a New Jersey whore? I don't.
She's called her a skanky whore. Holy wow, that Appletini's going already. Jeez. Kurt
Jamie says he likes when the weird elf in the Hawaiian shirt comes out.
That's
Now
right.
fast forward 6 months to Christmas 2020, and there's going to be a movie on Nickelodeon with a Hawaiian elf.
I'm getting a choppy Facebook feed here. Are you? Is your Facebook feed choppy?
I'm not on Facebook right now.
Oh, okay.
Mine isn't.
Yeah, my wife said hers isn't. It's not choppy at all. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
Richard, I played bench. That's what position I played. I was a receiver on a team that ran a triple option running game. So that was when I did get on the field, I blocked. I played special teams and I played scout team quarterback. So yeah, it was fun. I was a practice tackling dummy.
Yeah, I was that for a long time myself. Until my senior year, I was a dummy until then.
Just a dummy.
All right. Well, I take it, I bring it back. It works, and then it doesn't work.
Darian says you're giving off that Eric Stoltz, Anthony Michael Hall vibe with your Disney picture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know.
And Bob said they had Disney back then?
Yeah, they did have Disney back then. We're not that old, Bob Klein.
And Patrick says no issues. So I think it just depends on who's where. I think we're broadcasting, and some places it's choppy, and some places it's not.
Yeah. It's choppy here on my end. I'm watching it on my monitor, and it's getting a little choppy. So, all right, I just started a watch party too. So if you want to check it out over there,
It's very meta here, people. Where he's watching the show while he's making the show.
Exactly. It's tricky, because I'm juggling. I'm like,
It's also tricky to rock around the block.
It is. It's tricky to rock
That's
around.
what I hear.
All right,
Rumor on the street.
I'm bringing this up one last time just to make sure we're good.
Look at all these people. Donald M's here. Victor Coco's here. Darian, Jamie, Bob. Jeremy Galise is out in California. Hey, Jeremy.
Jeremy, thanks for coming, man. Cheers. Here's to you.
Cheers, everybody. We hope. How are you guys making out here in the quarantine? Hope everybody's hanging in there, staying safe, being careful if you have to go out, and going out if you don't have to go out.
Yeah, I didn't go out today. Don't plan on going out tomorrow. Don't plan on going out the next day. So, whatever. My wife goes out. She's got to go to work every day, but
Yeah.
she works by herself. So, in a room in the basement. So, she's
So it's
hiding
kind of
in the
like
basement.
it's kind of like her own Appletinis.
Who said is Carol Baskin's hijacking?
Patrick Egan.
Yeah, Carol Baskin is. Speaking of Carol Baskin, ladies and gentlemen, I have something special planned tonight for Carol Baskin. We'll get to it a little bit further down the line. But anyway, Dan,
Yo.
we're going to do our favorite segment. You ready?
Okay.
Here it
Yep.
comes.
What chaps your ass?
So, would you like to go first or shall I?
I'll go ahead and get it going here.
All right, go ahead.
What chaps my ass is when somebody who has no business leading a group of people through a tough time lets their son-in-law just hold press conferences. That chaps my ass.
Fair enough.
Unqualified little prick.
Who are you talking about? Oh,
Jared Kushner.
I know who you're talking about.
He's treating us like we owe him rent, and we're in one of his slumlord apartments in Baltimore.
Oh, that would chap my ass.
It does chap my ass.
I know. Well, fucker. Did I say that out loud?
We're not trying to get sponsors anymore. We're just
We're
getting drunk.
We're just gonna get drunk. So anyway, moving on to what chaps my ass. It's more government related stuff, and I'll tell you what it is. It's when you apply for a government program through the state of Maryland. They read the information back to you, and they get it completely wrong when you get your letter that says you are now registered. They got my name wrong, they got my birth date wrong, and then they give me a letter that says if anything's wrong, you have to call this number and speak to this specific woman. So I do.
Is her name Carol Baskin?
No, her name is Cynthia, and her phone is turned off. They told me I have 10 days to correct the information, or I don't get, said benefits through the government. So guess what? I've been trying for 4 days straight. Her phone has been off for all 4 days. Now, what do? It's the number they told me to call. So I try to call back. I try to call the original number. Can't get through on that number now. Been calling for 4 days. Can't get through on that number. So I don't know what to do. I've sent messages. I've sent, email. I've sent nothing. They don't get back to you. So it looks like the state of Maryland is trying to dodge me right now. So I don't know why, but it's a pain in the butt.
Well, they're all just. I mean, I know because I'm one of them. Where they're working from home. So
yeah, but why does this woman have her phone off?
Right.
And her voicemail is all full. So if she's working through people, and I understand that, but what happened? Are you there? Uh-oh, Dan, I still see you. Uh-oh, he's giving me the he's cut off sign. All right, I'm going to have to go to the dashboard. I'm going to kick him out. I'm going to bring him back. There you go, bro. Yeah, we totally had you on. You were still on. You were giving us this sign right here.
I realized that. So now I'm just going to hold this up and let you know I dropped out. So when you see this in the corner,
okay,
I'll just hold it up right here and just let you know on my end I dropped. That does chap my ass. Yeah, that in the state of Maryland isn't set up for, a whole bunch of the freelance to accept the applications for freelance benefits either. So,
say that again.
The state of Maryland isn't set up to accept freelancer benefits yet. Their systems can't accept those applications yet.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous what's going on right now, and I can't get a hold of anybody. I can't, to correct the. And she read the information back to me, the woman who originally did, and she had it right. And then I get the letter in the mail. My name is wrong. My birthday is wrong. My social security was right, and my address was right, obviously, because I got the letter. But come on, right?
Yeah,
it's killing me. Me.
Jeremy says Jared looks like how Quint describes the shark's eyes in Jaws. Exactly. Just
lifeless.
Soulless.
Lifeless. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Lifeless, soulless, black.
Richard says that what chaps his ass is that there's a garlic and meat shortage in the supermarkets.
Yeah, did you see that?
We have to stock up on the garlic because in times like these, that's when the vampire apocalypses happen. Mm-hmm. And as you know, garlic, big for that.
Well, I also saw that there may be a meat shortage, so you know what that means. Everybody's going to go out and buy all the meat. So, yeah, terrible. So now there will be no meat, no bacon, no nothing. So it's going to be terrible.
Kurt Howard says the FAA has a license that he's 8'3". That I'm not sure someone like that fits in the cockpit.
Yeah, exactly. Why would that even be a thing? How could they even get that wrong? I don't know. So, I do have one more other thing that chaps my ass. Can I bring it up?
Go for it.
Yeah, all right. This chaps my ass. So the other day, I come downstairs, and my poor puppy's face is all swollen up.
No,
So check this out, right? And look to the left. Look at the size of the tick that she had on her face. Look at the side. It was up under her lip, and you couldn't see it. And it made her whole face swell up.
Look at that. That thing is like, it looks like it's going to explode.
I know. It was so engorged, right? It just fell off her face. It just bloop, fell right off her face. I was sitting on the floor, and I was like, holy crap, what the hell is that? It looks like a piece of gum. And I picked it up, and I was like, oh, my God, that's a tick. Get the hell out of here. That thing was huge. Gross. So it came off her face. We gave her Benadryl, two things of Benadryl, and she was fine. Her snout went back down.
Yeah.
Boom. Now we got to keep an eye on her, to make sure and we're going to take her to the vet when we get an opportunity. But look at her face, is all swelled up. Poor girl.
That sucks.
But she's all right. She shook it off. It didn't hurt her appetite. She was still eating everything she can get her hands, her snout on. So, all right, I have the poll of the week, Dan. I'll bring it up right now.
We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. We're gonna put this up. People at home, we're doing a poll right now.
Donald said that tick looked like the extraterrestrial from the Flintstones. What was his name? The great
Gazoo. The great
Gazoo.
Yeah. All right, so we all remember this guy right here, right? Boom, the Tiger King, Joe Exotic. Well, we all remember his nemesis, do we not? Carol, the bitch, Carol Baskin, right? The woman who supposedly killed her husband. And from what I saw on that show, I'm believing she killed her husband. What do you think, Dan?
I didn't watch it.
Oh,
I'm not going to watch it. I have no interest in watching it.
crushing me, dude.
Sorry.
All right, so anyway, we're going to put a poll out there. You ready? The poll is, did Carol Baskins kill her husband? And it's coming up on Facebook right now. We won't see it here, Dan. We won't see it at all. But we will see it on Facebook when it pops up.
So go to Facebook, Appletinis Ken, and you can vote in the poll.
Mm-hmm. When it pops up, answer the question. Did Carol, the bitch, Carol Baskin, kill her husband?
Go ahead and vote yes, just because Melissa watched it, and she thinks so. So
okay, fair enough. Yeah. All right, Mimi. Hey, Mimi. How you doing? Matthew Bowerman. You miss our faces. We miss yours too, Matthew.
hey, Matthew.
Yeah, he's over on the watch party. He's watching on the watch party.
Oh, okay.
So
you see, so Wednesday night this week, all these awesome artists are doing these in-home concerts and just various things that you can watch. New entertainment. Bruce Springsteen's going to do a concert from his home on Wednesday. You and I will be busy, but if you're not an Actors Club, you can watch The Boss.
all right, the poll is up now, ladies and gentlemen. Right dead in the center. Boom. Did that bitch Carol Baskin kill her husband? All right, and then at the end of the show, we'll talk about we'll show the results. So, or near the end of the show, we'll show the results. So I voted. I'm going to close that down and get it out of the way. And if you're out there and you see the poll, ladies and gentlemen, did that bitch Carol Baskin kill her husband Don?
Kurt said that Carol Baskin and OJ are innocent.
Yeah, but I really want to know if Florida's going to reopen that case. Patrick Egan, you live in Florida. Fill us in. Tony Laporto, if you're out there, fill us in. Are they opening up that case again or not? Because I need to know.
The Carol Baskin case?
Yeah, I need to know. These are things I need to know while I'm on quarantine.
I don't see the poll. Oh, because I'm on the night watch, but god damn it.
That's the wrong page, Dan.
I can't remember which one of our pages that we co-operate here. We're on.
I was on the wrong one. Yeah, jump on the Appletinis one. Let's go, dude.
All right.
Did you vote?
Not yet. I still can't see it.
All right, so I'm watching the watch party, and the watch party is fine. The watch party is playing beautifully. No glitches, no hiccups, no nothing. I go back to our Facebook page feed, and right, and it keeps freezing up, and then it speeds up and plays really fast, and then it stops, and then it speeds up and plays really fast, and then it stops. Hey, Amber Nelson, if I could beam you a teeny, I would beam you a teeny right now.
Victor wants to know if you would wear a Tiger King shirt.
I would if I had one. Absolutely. Are you kidding? Psh. I'd wear it right here. I'd unbox it, take this shirt off, and put it on. Right here on live TV. So I'd have one of those slim T-shirts on, though, that sucks your gut in.
Right. So Rick says they never closed the case. The local county sheriff had a call out for anyone with knowledge. So apparently it's ongoing.
It's still open. All right, fair enough. Uh-oh, my brother-in-law is selling those T-shirts. I better get one.
There you go.
So, man. I got to watch the watch party because it's killing me over here on the regular feed. So, killing me. It's killing me. All right, Dan, so we're on lockdown. We're on quarantine. So, you know what I got to thinking? I was like, what movies would I binge watch back to back to back? Just, from one certain director or, and I want to laugh right now. So I want it to be funny. So you know who I chose? Mel Brooks.
Very nice.
Brooks, right? So I figured, we could give our top 5 Mel Brooks movies.
Absolutely.
And, how we would binge watch them. And in what order would you binge watch your top 5?
What order? Okay.
All right, so do you want to go first, or you want me to go first and give you the countdown?
I will. Are
you going to defer?
I'll go first.
Oh, all right.
I'll take the ball.
All right, take the ball. It's all you. All right. Boom. Go ahead.
I'm going to start.
Are you going 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
I'm going 5 to 1.
All right.
But
okay.
I can't remember how I gave them to you in what order. I just had them written down, and I think I changed it as I emailed it to you. What do you have as number 5?
I think I got them in the right order, Dan, because I know you. And boom, I think I got it. So go ahead.
I think number 5 is Silent Movie.
Boom! Yes!
There you go.
Woo! I was right on, dude. Aha! Silent Movie. Tell us a little bit about this movie, because I don't ever remember seeing it.
The funny thing is I haven't seen it in about 30 years probably, but when it was on HBO all the time. Like it was constantly on. One of those movies that they just came back to all the time. It was that and Wrath of Khan and Superman 2 and Clue all the time. So I watched it over and over. I can't remember any of it. I just remember loving it. So that had to be on my list.
Oh, I love it. People are already giving their list.
There you go.
High Anxiety, History of the World, Blazing Saddles, Spaceballs. Very nice. They're all great choices. Bob Ryan says, do you think you can make Blazing Saddles today and get away with it?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think you could.
I think or Revenge of the Nerds or any of those. Porky's or any of those. So, I really don't.
And then my number 4, I think, was Young Frankenstein.
Got it. Ba-bam! Young Frankenstein, my favorite, by the way. Didn't want to give it away, but I did.
And, it's one of those things. It's kind of they're all great. So 1 to 5, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Number 3 was Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
All right. Bam. There it is. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Cary Elwes. Love that guy. He's funny in this. And so is Chappelle. As Achu. He's hysterical.
That was the first thing I ever saw him in.
Yeah. And Blinken, the character Blinken, the blind guy with the thing.
Hey, Blinken.
So, yeah, I love that one. Go ahead. What's your next one?
Spaceballs.
All right. Where is it? There it is with the legendary John Candy. As Barf.
And I watched the hell out of this movie. It's one of those ones that I probably rented from the local, not Blockbuster, because we didn't have a Blockbuster where I lived. So we had like the local, just Joe's Video or whatever it was. And I rented this thing probably once a month.
Yeah.
I just should have bought it. I probably spent more renting it than I would have buying it.
It's a classic, man. All these movies are classic comedies. So you can't go wrong.
And number 1's Blazing Saddles.
And there it is. Dun-dun-dun. You know, after I go through my top 5, what do the top 3 movies that I am going to list have in common? We'll talk about that in a minute. All right.
So real quick, I would add that I haven't watched the musical. So Producers was a movie, then it was a musical, then it was a movie musical. I haven't seen the movie music. I didn't. The original Producers, I just never really grabbed onto it. The musical I've seen in bits and pieces, but never all the way through. So I'm sure if I watched it, it would probably be in my top 5. And did you? And he was a voice in the Hotel Transylvania 2, 2 and 3, I think. And he was great in that. And I didn't know until I went. Obviously, when you give me the category, I go and look some of these up. Sure. And he produced The Fly with Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis.
Yep, he's entrenched, man, in Hollywood. Not just comedy. He was doing everything back in the 70s and 80s. And 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, he was in it, you know.
So Darian went with High Anxiety, History of the World, Blazing Saddles, and Spaceballs. Good list.
Jeremy asked if he could make Blazing Saddles today. Mel Brooks responded, I could barely get it made then, which is true. It's true. And Darian Rothschild, Pizza the Hut, who was a great character.
If you get a chance, CBS Sunday Morning, which I realize is a competing network to your family situation, but I watch that every Sunday. And I think 2 weeks ago they did a story about the friendship and professional partnership that Carl Reiner and Mel Brooks had through the years, all the way back to their show, and then through all the different movies and things that they've done together. And now they're like video conferencing each other through all of this. It's pretty amazing. I told Ken that when he sent the list over today, here's what we're going to do today, the Mel Brooks movies. I was like, oh shit! I had to go to Twitter to make sure like he was okay.
Yeah, he's getting up there, but you know what? Those guys, man, hopefully they'll live forever. Oh, my mom's on. Everybody, clean up your act.
Yeah, I'm glad I got my Jared Kushner knocks in early.
Yeah, be careful. All right, so Richard Brown. He said History of the World, Blazing Saddles, Spaceballs, Young Frankenstein, honorable mention, Dracula, Dead and Loving It.
That's very a good segue.
That is, man. All right, so I'm going to cut into my top 5, starting from number 5. Dracula, Dead and Loving It.
There you go.
I love vampire movies. This was fantastic. Probably one of the best.
You should make a vampire movie then.
Oh, too late. I already made one. So Dracula, Dead and Loving It. So if you, Mel Brooks, big influence on comedy that I do or things that I like. So you'll see Mel Brooks tendencies in the things that I do. But I got to say that Mel Brooks and his movies put me on that comedy path. All right, number 4, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Boom, Carrie Elwes again. Love that guy.
Manly men.
And here we go. My next one, History of the World, Josephus. Part 1. I love that movie.
I do love that movie. That's an honorable mention too.
All right, Blazing Saddles. Boom, love that movie. It's hilarious. Mongo, all of it. It's great. Higgins from Magnum P.I. is in it.
Reverend.
Yes. Love that. And here you go. My favorite, Young Frankenstein. And, of course, what is the common thread in my top 3, Dan? What's my common thread? Actor-wise, who's the common thread?
Was Gene Wilder in History of the World?
No, he was not. She was amazing in all 3. Madeline Kahn. She was brilliant, man. She was one of the funniest actresses ever. She's hilarious. I love her. Just amazing in all 3 movies. She was fantastic.
I love her in Clue. Mm-hmm. When she's losing it at the end, the flames, out of my head, like.
Yep, Scott Edwards. It is. It's amazing. It is underrated. Oh, did I lose you, Dan? Oh, man, I lost Dan. Even though we can still see him, ladies and gentlemen, he cannot see us. So I'm going to kick him out, and then I'm going to bring him back. He's going to be a question mark for a second. And there he is. Bam. All right, I love it when you hold the white paper up. It's like, phew. I can still hear you, though.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, good to know. I'll just start talking then. I always thought my audio cut out.
Yeah, we could still see you, and we could still hear you. You can't hear or see us.
That's funny.
So
we did the same thing. We went on a deep dive. We're not finished yet, but we're most of the way there into Edgar Wright. Mm-hmm. So Jack wanted to watch something funny. He wanted, he knew of Shaun of the Dead. So we watched Shaun of the Dead. We watched Hot Fuzz, which I'd never seen. That was the only one of the three that I hadn't of that trilogy that I hadn't seen, or Loose Trilogy, whatever they call it. And then we watched Scott Pilgrim and Baby Driver. So we're still going to circle back and catch World's End. They're just so freaking good.
They are.
Scott Pilgrim is probably my least favorite of them, but I think that's just because I don't like Michael Cera. I've just never dug his thing.
Yeah.
So, but it's still a funny movie. And I really wish he had gotten a chance to direct Ant-Man, which he was supposed to do.
That would have been fantastic.
I still feel like there's a lot of him in that script. I think
Sure.
a lot of what he wrote still made it in. But man, I would have really enjoyed that.
So I'm sitting here looking. Darian Rothschild came with Cloris Leachman, who was back in the day. She was pretty hot, Cloris Leachman. She was amazing. The blonde hair.
In the day.
No, she's still hot.
Still hot.
She's a little old. But that's all right. I'm old, so who cares? What's her name? The blonde in Young Frankenstein. His assistant. What's her name? What's the actress's name? Good God. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Jeremy Galise recommended My Favorite Year. Brooks produced the script, and it's autobiographical. Hilarious. Terry Garr. There it is. Yes. Thank you, Kurt Howard. Terry Garr. She was fantastic. Beautiful. Thank you. My
Favorite Year. Is that O'Toole?
I believe so. I like everybody throwing Terry Garr out there. Thank you. I had a girlfriend in college who looked like Terry Garr. You think I would have remembered that? Oh. So anyway, Dan, nobody said anything about the producers, the 1967 version.
Right.
And nobody said anything about the more current version of the producers. Which
I did. I just said it probably would have been on my list if I'd seen it all the way through.
I liked it, the new one. The new one I thought was great, but not directed by Mel Brooks. It was directed by a woman, Susan Gorman. So that's why I didn't have it on my list of Mel Brooks films, my top 5. Because I like, it could have replaced Dracula Dead and Loving It. It could have been in the Robin Hood Men in Tights slot.
So your mom said Carol Kane. No, he was looking for Terry Garr, but Carol Kane is in The Hunters on Amazon. Mm-hmm. And it's the best thing I've ever seen her do. I mean, because she's been that kind of flighty comedy, liar, you liar, that whole thing. Mm-hmm. She was just amazing on Hunters. I was blown away. I didn't realize that she had that in her wheelhouse.
My wife comes on and types in "Springtime for Hitler." She likes the producers too. It's one of her favorite movies. She's like, "Oh, geez, what is? It's ridiculous, that movie." They're producing a Nazi musical. Yeah. It's crazy. How do you tank a musical? You make a Nazi musical. Unfortunately, it's a hit. Oh, so funny. Only Mel Brooks, man. Only Mel Brooks can get away with stuff like that.
And Bob said to tread lightly. That's 2 ex-girlfriend references, and your wife's in the basement today.
No, she's not. She went back upstairs, but she's watching, apparently. She's commenting while we're doing this. So, look, I had a past there, fellas. Before my wife. I knew women before then. Just saying. It happens. So anyway, Bob, I know Bob has it.
She said skanks.
Yeah. All right, Bob, Ryan. Here's a little treat for you. You ready? There it is, buddy. Oh, it's hysterical.
You can tell he's turned a couple over there at the third base. Just...
Yep. And then just walk right off. Hey, we need to get you on there, Dan. Doing some hockey slap shots or something.
Yeah, man.
I think we should.
Because green screen me slap shotting some apples?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We'll do that when we can get together again on the other side of this bullshit.
Oh, I almost lost it today, man. I'm just sitting there, and I'm just, and not for any particular reason either. I was just like, what the, for nothing. I just was like, oh my God, what? I don't know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. I don't know nothing. So, look, Bob's laughing his ass off. Are you, Bob?
You got to give him the little guy, the little cheers guy.
Okay, here you go, Bob. You ready? This is for you, Bob Ryan.
It needs sound effects.
Oh, better yet, here you go, Bob. Here we go.
That is every guy at the resorts in Florida.
Yep.
All year long.
It is. And one more for you, Bob Ryan.
Love it here in Boca.
Ready?
I'm pretty sure the other one has.
And I've got way too much time on my hands to create these things. And yes, my sister, she's constantly talking to Alexa for date, time, and weather. I know. It's insane right now. I don't know what's going on. Schedule-wise, I have no clue. I don't know what's up, down, in, out.
It's one of those things that you ever, even as normal as things kind of feel, it's kind of this schizophrenic thing. It feels kind of normal. Yeah, we're still getting stuff from the store. We're watching TV. I'm doing work. But it's hard to remember sometimes that the world is shut down.
I know, right? Crazy. So I can't believe that our regular feed from our page is all choppy and like speeds up, slows down, speeds up, slows down. But the feed on our watch party is fine. I'm watching the watch party and it's fine.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. Oh well. And then the YouTube feed, when I go over to the YouTube feed, let me cancel that. Go over to the YouTube feed. The YouTube feed is fine too. But nobody's over there watching. Nobody loves us on YouTube. What a bummer. Oh well. Back to the watch party then, Dan Franco.
The night watch party.
The night watch party. Speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to binge watch something really cool, check this out. Go binge watch this right now, Amazon Prime. You can watch The Recursion Theorem starring our very own Dan Franco.
There's only so many times we can tell the same 10 people to go watch our movie.
I know, but maybe there's people out there.
Please tell a friend. Please just tell someone you know. Hey, go watch it. Do you like the Twilight Zone? Go watch this thing.
Yeah. All right. Somebody just came on and said they were proud of owning their own Bill Tillman DVD. Check it out. It's not Bill Tillman, buddy. It's the Marshall. Bam. So you can go to Walmart right now with your mask on and buy yourself a Marshall DVD. Check it out. I'll sign it next time I see you when we're allowed to get close to each other again. I'll sign it with a Sharpie marker. There it is. The Marshall. Saw it. Bob Ryan says he saw it.
You need to record like another one of those "What chaps your ass." You need a sound hit. The Marshall.
When I bring the picture up.
Exactly.
Right, you ready? The Marshall.
There it is.
How was that? Was that good?
That's good.
It was good timing.
Wow.
The Marshall. All right. How about this movie? I know people want to see this again. I mean, There's sexy dances in it, vampires, all kinds of fun stuff in that movie, The Night Watchman. If you haven't seen it, man. Psh.
And if you get a chance, so did you share it from from your page or from the Night Watchman page? The
What's
old
that?
trailer.
The old trailer? Oh, I shared that from my page,
Yeah.
and it's on my YouTube channel, my Ken Arnold YouTube channel.
Ken's personal page. I think last week, like Wednesday, Friday. I think it was Friday, and there's an old. Before The Night Watchman was filmed, there was a proof of concept that was shot, and it's pretty cool. So need to see all the stuff that made it from the first one into the second one.
So you know what I'm going to do next week, Dan?
What's that?
I'm going to show it on the show here. We'll show it here, and we'll discuss it. We'll talk about the proof of concept, and then we'll talk about the stuff that actually made it from that and into the...
Let me go get the poster in the background.
All right, go get it. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This was our proof of concept poster. Look at that. There's Dan Franco behind us as a scary vampire.
Yeah, I got downgraded from the big bad to the sexy dance.
Well, I think the sexy dance is more your style, buddy.
There's an upgrade. Oh, thanks. This is my bow tie. I stole this because I hated our costumer.
That's a pretty good poster, though. I like it.
Yeah, man. Which way? There we go.
Yeah. Yep. DeLuca looking all badass in the front. All 5'2" of them. I hope he's not watching. Oh, that's funny. All 5'2" of Dan DeLuca in the front, looking all badass. So, can you hear me? Do you have headphones, or what? Are you just listening to?
No, I'm just going on computer audio.
Are you? And I'm not picking it up. My audio.
I don't know. Are you?
No.
No echo?
No.
Cool.
I wonder why that does that for you, but not for me. So I gotta have you on headphones, otherwise I get the echo.
Yes, it is a good thing I'm wearing pants. You got the wrong Dan for that, though. It's the other Dan that walks around pantsless.
Yeah. DeLuca's
Thank you,
always
Scott
got
Edwards. I can always count on anytime the Night Watchman comes. Scott Edwards throws that sexy dance gif out there. He made the sexy dance gif.
He did. Very cool.
And
Very
I
nice.
dropped out again, so I'll hold this up here.
All right, we can still hear you, Dan. Don't worry. I'll bring you back. Jesus.
I drink because of the sexy dance.
You back?
Yep.
All right. Well, I cut you out there right in the middle of you drink because you...
Because of the sexy dance.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I thought you said.
Yep.
I cut you out there for a second. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to talk about the stuff that you're not willing to talk about, Dan?
I don't know what the stuff is.
Okay, well, I sent you a question, but you never responded to it earlier today.
Oh, because I was out at the store fighting the zombie hordes to get rice-a-roni and
Toilet paper.
ground beef.
Oh.
No, there's no toilet paper. There's no toilet paper here.
Oh.
I've been back multiple times. You can't get toilet paper or cleaning supplies in Mount Airy.
Man, you can't get either here. So we know what we do is we stake out the Sam's Club and wait for the truck. And then when the truck, we see it come in, we go inside. We bribe the guy for a big thing of toilet paper.
See, like normally the Sam's Club in the apocalypse, like when it really goes south, like civilization shut off. Sam's Club's what you want to take over, but not in Maryland because they don't do the beer and liquor in the stores here. So you got to go across the border into like West Virginia and take a Sam's Club.
I'm willing. I'm ready.
Yep. That's going to be our rally point.
What do you think the first thing I did when this all went down?
Went to the liquor store.
The first thing I did.
Oh.
The second thing I did was go to the liquor store.
Ammo.
Yeah, first thing I did.
A lot of places shut down the sales of ammo.
Apparently not online.
Ah, there you go.
All right. So here's what I wanted to talk about. The things that we're not willing to talk about. So we talk about all the things that we binge watch, right? During the quarantine. Things that we would like to watch. Mel Brooks movies, whatever. Name a movie that you've watched in the last 2-3 weeks that you would not want to tell somebody you actually watched it?
I don't have one. I've liked everything I've watched, and most of it's because I've been taking Jack through like the Edgar Wright movies. We watched John Wick the other night.
You don't have anything. Like you're just sitting around late at night and you turn it on and you just watch it because it's on?
No.
Nothing?
But I can go back a couple weeks prior to the lockdown.
Okay, well then do that.
And I watched The Long Shot with Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen. Holy shit, that was a steaming pile of crap. And I watched it. I didn't turn it off because I was like, this can't stay this bad, can it?
And it did.
By the end, I was anger watching it. I was just I was determined to finish it at least because they'd stolen an hour and 15. I was going to give them the hour and 25.
Well, if you're at home, let us know what movie or television show you watched that you didn't want anybody to know you actually watched. I'm going to tell you mine right now, Dan. That one was a hot piling steam of poop, but I would never watch it again. But hey, check this one out. I watched this the other night, late night. I couldn't sleep. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Scream, Blackula Scream.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I did, and it was so gloriously bad that it was great. So, Pam Grier's in it. She's on the cover right there, as you can see. And also, you know who's in it? One of his early acting gigs, Craig T. Nelson. Coach. Yes.
Nice.
So he was in it. He played a cop. It was amazing.
Ouch. Bob Ryan just hit you.
Yeah, I heard Bob Ryan. Thank you, Bob Ryan. So, look, my mom jumped right on him. No! You better watch out, Bob Ryan. My mom's on you now,
Come
buddy.
at you.
Oh, so 90 days.
It's one thing you trash Trump, but you trash her kid. She's coming.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Gloves off, brother.
90 Day Fiancé. Yeah, that wasn't a good movie. I saw the kids extraterrestrial. Mac and Me. Yes, Darian, that is so bad. I was watching it, a few weeks back too. It is. You never saw Mac and Me?
I can't remember.
It's like a ripoff of E.T. It's terrible. It's called
kind of like mid 2000s.
No, earlier than that. It's like 80s, late 80s,
okay.
Early 90s. Yeah, it's called Mac and Me. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. So, yeah, Camouflage with Liam Neeson. That was hard. Ugh. The Hustle with Rebel Wilson and Anne Hathaway.
Oh, you mean Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Yes, that was the remake, wasn't it?
It kind of. I think it was.
Was made by McDonald's. What was made by McDonald's? Oh, Mac and Me. I get it, Jeremy. I'm on it now. I'm a little behind. I'm sorry. Oh, that was good though. Mac and Me. Oh man.
So Kevin Jiggins just posted his senior picture over on Facebook.
Did he have an afro?
No, very very close. Mm-hmm. And I swear to God, if he doesn't connect with Saturday Night Live to play the Attorney General, he looks just like him.
He does. I don't understand why he doesn't. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a picture of the Attorney General, and I'm going to get a picture of Jiggets, and I'm going to put them side by side.
Yeah.
And you tell me, all right, at home. We'll even do a poll. Speaking of which, we didn't show our poll results for tonight.
I can't find them.
All right, I'm going to bring them up right now. I got to show them. Boom, show results. Ready?
Ready.
All right, watch your Facebook feed because they're going to pop up on your Facebook feed. We'll see. So,
Surgeon General. I said Attorney General.
The Surgeon General.
He doesn't look like Sorry.
No. Look at the results of the poll.
I can't see it.
Hell yes, 100%. Nobody voted against it, right? Hell yes.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Am I the only one who voted?
You might have been. I couldn't find the poll, and then I forgot about it.
Really? That's crazy, man.
But it's unanimous.
I know, 100%. I would like to know how many people voted, though. See, they don't tell you. That's crappy.
Where is it?
Right now, it's on right in the middle of our page, our Facebook page, right in the middle of the video. It's not on the watch party.
Okay. I am not seeing it.
Bummer.
Oh, there it is. Hell yes, 100%. Okay.
There you go. All right, brother.
Darian, you did not trash on Crawl and say that it's a piece of garbage that you watched. That is classic sci-fi, man.
Whoa, what? What did he say?
He said Crawl, an old film named Crawl. He just did the Peter Parker from the Avengers. Hey, did you ever see this really old film called
Darian? What the what? Come on, man. Krull is badass, dude. With the thing that the star-shaped thing that you throw.
It had a name. I can't remember what its name was. Yeah, and Liam Neeson and the guy from Les Mis that did the Master House. He was in a whole bunch of movies in like the late '80s. He was in Patriot Games. He was he kind of had like the pock marks and the big nose.
Yeah.
He was like a British version of Edward James Olmos.
Mm-hmm. Well, Darian's coming back in saying, no, it's a cult classic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now he's saying it's not trash. It is trash. It's just really cool trash. That's all.
Yeah.
It's not that great. Like, you know. But when you were a kid back in the day, I watched that movie all the time. So it was cool.
That was another one that was on a ton of... it was on HBO and Showtime all the time.
Mm-hmm. Sean Bean's Lumber and Millwork. I've never seen that. Lumber and Millwork.
Does he die?
Probably.
He has to die, right?
He dies in everything else.
I've always liked Sean Bean. Ever since, I think the first thing I saw him in was Patriot Games.
Mm-hmm. He dies
Sean
in
Miller.
everything.
Right down the street from you, man.
Let's see here. Let's try this one. Boom. All right.
It's here, Isaac.
What's that?
Love, exciting and new.
There it is. There it is. All right. We've been on for an hour, bro. So I think it's time to rock and roll, man. We end the show. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming on. I know that it's tough right now, staying at home all the time and looking for things to do. I'm glad you came on to be with us and to hang out. Stay safe. Make sure you're practicing your social distancing and sheltering at home. Do your thing. I miss baseball. I wish we could get back out and do that. That'd be cool. So
I'd like to have the hockey playoffs. That'd be great.
Yeah. Maybe some baseball games. Did you hear they were going to do like a spring training league or something soon?
Something, yeah.
Weird. I don't know. I don't know how that would go. No fans, just the teams playing at the spring training facilities. That would be weird.
Yeah.
But it'd still be baseball. At least I get to watch baseball. So something.
I mean, it with no fans, it'll just look like an Orioles game.
That is true. Well, remember when the Orioles, they had the riots and they had a game with no fans. That was weird.
Yeah, but they didn't play it. They didn't show it on TV. I think the MLB didn't want them to broadcast it because it would look.
I remember watching it, and I remember how hollow the sound was because there was no fans. You know what I mean?
I think you only got highlights. I don't think they broadcast the game.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah,
and there's like three jabronis out on Utah Street, like at the gates, like, hey!
That was Anita Moore, Donald M, and who else is a big Oriole fan? That we know.
Oh, she does the Granny Mancini.
Oh yeah, Granny Mancini. Yeah,
Allison.
Yeah. Yeah, she was down there. They were the three jabronis yelling. Sorry, Donald, if you're watching. Willow with Warwick Davis is a classic. Yeah.
It is good. There's a couple of CGI, I think, because we just watched it in the last year. We watched it. I showed that to Jack, and it held up pretty good. Val Kilmer was great in that movie.
Yeah.
And I dropped out.
Did you?
I can't find my piece of paper.
Dan dropped out. I got to bring him back in. Uh-oh, he's holding his paper up.
So I'll just hold this here while you're bringing me back.
You were still on, dude, the whole time. Believe it or not. All right, hold on.
I can see that now over on the feed. That's really weird.
Yeah, like you're still on the whole time. I can hear you. You're holding your paper up. It's all good. All right, so yeah, Donald was watching. He was one of the jabronis down there. Yo, the Orioles, guess what, Donald? The good thing is the Orioles have not lost a game in over 3 weeks. How about that? How about that? There is that. That's pretty funny. All right, man. Let's get out of here. Let's call it a night. Thanks for coming on and joining me, Dan. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody at home, for coming on and joining us here at Appletinis Weekend. Send topics in. Send some comments. Let us know what you guys want to talk about. We're more than happy to talk about anything here on the show. Movies, music, films are the same as movies, TV, books. We'll talk about books. We'll talk about anything. So let us know, man. Send it in comments. Send it in a private message. We don't care. All right, Dan, you got anything? Because I'm gonna line up this close.
I think that's it. Call it.
All right.
Let the man sing.
We will see you guys later. We'll see you next week, same time, 8 p.m. Be safe, everybody. Good night.
Appletinis with Ken. Appletinis with Ken. Oh, yeah. Appletinis with Ken. Oh. Appletinis with Ken. Oh, yeah. Oh. Appletinis with Ken. Appletinis with Ken. Oh, yeah.
I can't hear you.